We're on.
PlayStation classics.
Yep.
Off the top of your head, what's one you think is the best?
Well, one of the best. I don't know. One of the most intriguing. One of the funniest things I can remember doing. Siphon Filter, man.
I was disappointed. I'm gonna have to say Solid Snake in the Metal Gear Solid.
I'm gonna go with Yawn Fist.
Why?
Let's just talk about it. So, I mean, like, yeah, sneaking around. You know, it was cool because
both games got it. You know?
Yeah, you know, sneaking, that's fine.
But
like,
let me tell you though, what's
Asinine Story.
Let me tell you though.
Let me just say, Robot Dinosaur. What the?
And let me tell you, Siphon Filter. Oh, I gotta stop an assassin. You're an assassin yourself.
Yeah, so it's awesome.
No, it's not.
It's like True Lies without the Schultz-Neger.
Dude, I'd rather destroy a robot dinosaur and know that somebody can hear me breathe. And it's kind of stalkerish, but think about it, dude, really. Only for you to get discovered and... Like, come on. Dude, what are you in Siphon Filter? You what was it, a little stealth meter? And then it goes up and... And then what happens? You get found out and they put you in coffee.
All I have to say is tasing someone till they light on fire.
Dude,
awesome!
All I gotta say is climbing out from underneath a broiler and knifing a dude in the ribs. Or
I tased him and he lit on fire.
Or
this is the coolest taser ever.
Or
see
crawling in vents and seeing political prisoners and seeing a chick get dressed. You can do that in Metal Gear Solid. Can you do that in Siphon Filter?
No.
Exactly.
There are nudie mags in Siphon Filter. They're all great.
Robot dinosaur, you gotta destroy Metal Gear Solid.
Tase people and uncover like
cyborg people in Metal Gear Solid that help you out.
So if I wanted to play a space game,
it's not even a space.
I would play a space game.
And this is what.
But if I want to play a game about international terrorism, if I want to take,
what do you think Metal Gear Solid was? Not to mention.
I know what it was.
Let's look at franchises.
Metal Gear Solid was this.
Let's look at franchises.
Hiroshima, all right?
No,
he was on an acid trip watching MacGyver.
No,
okay,
dude,
and that is what he vomited.
No, dude.
That is what he vomited.
Not even, because what are you,
dude,
Jerry Rig?
He looks like MacGyver. Come on.
Not at all, dude.
Are you?
Not at all.
Let's just reference the mullet.
I will say that, yes.
Dude, that guy is MacGyver.
I was thinking more along the lines of a wannabe secret agent Jean-Claude Van Damme more than I was thinking MacGyver.
I don't know that mullet. I just swear to
God. I will
will
concede to the mullet, but Siphon Filter, I will say this. If you're talking about that, somebody watched a James Bond movie on acid and vomited. Because, dude, what is Siphon Filter? You're always in that stupid little scope. Like, come on, dude. That's the beginning of every single James Bond movie.
Right. I mean, like, okay.
And what happens
when
you're in that scope? Bam, you get shot. Dude, I liked MacGyver. We can even reference that back to a particular month.
We can.
But you get what I'm saying. Like, come on, dude. Like, even think about it this way. Like, let's even look at the franchises themselves.
Okay.
Siphon Filter. Siphon Filter 2. Siphon Filter 3. Okay, we got Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid VR Trooper, which is just tactics and strategy and blowing up ridiculously kick-ass stuff. You got Metal Gear Solid 4 and like 12 billion other games. Where do you see Siphon Filter nowadays? I'll tell you where, sir. At GameStop. Used for like 50 cents. Where do you see Metal Gear Solid? It's
getting remade over and over again because there's a bunch of MSG sheep.
Dude, not even that, dude.
MGS, my bad.
It's
MGS
okay.
sheep.
It's okay.
So you're not mad at Solid Gear.
Yeah, dude. Not even. Like, where do you see... Okay, Metal Gear Solid has spawned off so many things, dude. So many things. Like, and I'm not even making this up. You can even look it up. That's how refutable this information I'm about to vomit out of my skull. Okay?
Vomit away, sir.
Metal Gear Solid spawned a lot of training for special forces, not in the United States, but in Israel, where they have the #1 commando teams and counterterrorism. Not only that, it actually helped other agencies such as Interpol, the gendarmes, which protect the Pope, and other agencies, other militaries like that, actually view really what counterterrorism really is. Not even. I'm not even talking the fact about information gathering or nothing like that. about how you approach a situation. Because let's really be honest here, and yes, I'm being that guy. Let's be really honest here. In Metal Gear Solid, yes, you're destroying a giant dinosaur robot, but how are you doing that? Well, you have your contacts, which is the Colonel, that hot chick whose name I don't know, her sister who I don't know, and then of course some other dude. And what do? Throughout that entire game, you're in constant contact with them.
Unless they go out of contact.
Okay. Yeah, unless you go out of contact, then what happens?
Then you fucking walk around an event with rats in it.
Exactly, and you do problem solving. Not only that, it teaches you how to gather intelligence. What are you doing, Siphon Filter? Oh hey, there he is. Pow, pow, pow. Oh my god, there's a guard. Pow, pow, pow. I think Siphon Filter is actually a rip-off of another game. I'm gonna go there. Hitman.
We'll have to do time frame checks on that because
I'm just saying.
Well,
either or. Hitman is eerily familiar with Siphon Filter. What do? Oh, here's my target. I gotta go kill
that's
it.
like saying,
bah, bah, bah. Okay.
I mean, like if you
Metal
go
Gear,
off of like
Metal
games
Gear,
being off the same.
I'm not even talking about that. But
I would
yeah,
refuse that. I would take that.
I'm saying
put that one back in your
obvious-
corner for another month because we can go off of how Hitman was just like that one game that sparked a whole bunch of controversy where you were like,
which one?
You were like a dude and you were trapped inside like a fun house and you had to like off people by like putting bags over their heads or
Mad Men. Yeah, I know what you're talking, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how there are not even how they're oddly similar in gameplay, but they have the same plot. And yeah, I understand all games you have to rip off something else, but really think about it. Siphon Filter, Hitman. What am I doing? Silenced weapons all the time, rifles, pistols. Mainly, and what am I doing? I'm taking out a target.
teasing people to light them on fire.
And what do you do in Hitman?
Oh.
Do you see what I mean? Whereas Metal Gear Solid, what are you doing? All you're doing is just, alright, let me sneak by security. Let me find somebody. I've been discovered. Or let me take out my people on my way to my target. Oh my god, epic boss battle. Let me go all out on everything. Besides, now I was just going off of a tangent, but
okay.
Besides, if you ever, and I challenge you, check it out. Metal Gear Solid, the original and the second one.
Are we talking like the Game Boy one?
I'm talking about
the original PlayStation.
Original PlayStation.
Both,
okay. On the actual game disc carrier, whatever you want to call it itself, the UPC code. Not only that, but above that, and in the actual description, you're given codes to contact people in the story. What other game do you know went
Eternal Darkness?
No, that went
Eternal Darkness
no,
did that. It scanned your memory card.
I'm not talking about that.
It made you go to a specific place inside the manual, fold the page, and look at it
I'm not
upside
even
down
talking
to
about
get
that. I'm not even talking about that.
In-depth.
I'm talking about being that obvious and that in depth about, oh hey, this is what you got to do to contact this guy, and this guy. And if you didn't know it, like the gameplay was like twice as long. And if you knew about it, the gameplay was like in half.
But
where in Siphon Filter could you do that?
Probably nowhere. Again, you just shot and let people on fire. But to me, that's more of what I'm looking for. I don't really want to sneak around and walk. I mean, like, the only thing I can give the heads up to on Metal Gear Solid was that missile that you got to travel around, which they stole from Buck Bumble, but I don't care, because either way, it was awesome. It was awesome.
And not even that. Think about it this way, too. Like, what did Metal Gear Solid teach you? Well, I'm not even asking.
It taught me that smoking was bad for me.
I'm not even talking about you.
Red lines.
I'm not even talking about you personally, but think about it.
Nothing.
What did it teach you? Camouflage. I mean, I don't know if you had a childhood like I did, but you know, you got a brother, you got two sisters, you know, you got a cadre of friends. You know, what do? You play practical jokes too. That taught me ways to sneak up on people.
Like the box?
Yes, like the box.
Doing naked cartwheels?
I forgot about that. Dude, that was an internet meme, first of all, with naked cartwheels. But yes, with the box or with the elaborate ways that he does it. I mean, if you think about it, that game taught a lot of people how to hide and play inside. Because really, that's what you do. And I will be that guy, too, and even say this. Have you even played Metal Gear Solid?
Yes, I have.
You remember the very first level, or even the demo,
No, the one no
that taught you or even introduced you to it.
That they could see your footprints.
No, that's not what
I'm
talking
about. That was cool.
That was pretty cool.
Damn it! Dude, we have to do something else.
See, no, but
I'm totally caving. You're convincing me. Son of a bitch.
Not even that. Like the very first level, or even when you played the demo got you to a similar style of level where it's you in a boiler room. And where do you start out? You start out in the water. Dude, how are you going to camouflage yourself in water? You don't. You got to play on your environment, and that's what Metal Gear Solid taught me. Because honestly, dude, and I'm going to be that guy too, in the pool, when it's you and your buddies, you're drunk, you want to be that guy and scare the shit out of some drunk people. They're drunk, they're probably not going to notice you, but you want to add that extra hint of flavor. Metal Gear Solid taught me that if you're in the shallowest part of the pool, if you slowly inch your way out of it, whether you're drunk or you're sober, you're not going to notice it until you make your move. And then your footprints are in the snow that you got to cover up.
I don't know what the hell he was just talking about.
You'll know. But yeah. What else did that bring to the gaming genre? Other than suspense, intrigue.
Well, no.
Solving puzzles.
I'm going to come back.
Epic boss battles.
It incorporated quite a few things, but I mean, if you go out, it's two games that were similar play styles, but they branched off from different things. Siphon Filter was branching off of like the first-person shooters that was coming through there.
What are you talking about? First-person shooter and all the
my bad. So sorry.
And all the Siphon
third-person shooters. I mean, theoretically, it was in its time the best third-person shooter that was out there. Resident Evil changed that with number 4 because that was amazing. But
Code Veronica for me, but
third person, dude. Come on.
That was the only one I played. That's another. That's another story.
You still on your GameCube?
Dude, I never had a GameCube. Anyway, point being though, if you want to talk about genres, honestly, Metal Gear Solid not only was a genre-bending game, but really, if you're talking about like reality, like that game, that game really set the bar for a lot of stuff that a lot of people knew nowadays too.
But do you know what? So did Siphon Filter.
I'm talking about
because it set it for the Hitmans, the dude with the green things. Come on, Splinter Cell.
What I'm talking about,
Splinter Cell.
That was Metal Gear Solid. What are you talking about? Splinter Cell with night vision goggles, dude. What are you doing, Splinter Cell?
I'm totally going with that.
What are you doing, Splinter Cell? You crouch around, you gotta find your covert targets, and you gotta take them out, dude.
Siphon
Filter did not do that.
It totally
Siphon
did.
Filter took the long-distance assassinations with the stealth and ingenuity of Metal Gear Solid.
No, sir, it
yes,
did not.
Sir, it did.
I can't even jump on that.
Yes, it did. Because listen, that's not even what I'm talking about.
I have gained steppage here. As far as Metal Gear Solid was a fantastic game for what it's doing. It made a solid game to promote itself.
Not even that.
But nothing is branched off. There was Solid from Solid Gear that has made it good.
Dude,
Siphon Filter.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
No, I'm still going.
Yes.
Siphon Filter has branched off. Let's say, and I'll check the timing on this one. Hitman, the fucking dude with the glasses, Splinter Cell, all of them are branched off of Siphon Filter. And did I say Hitman already?
Yeah.
Okay, so those ones.
You wouldn't have even known that Hitman if I wouldn't have even brought that up. So let's start from scratch here, because really I'm going to go back to the point I just made earlier. Splinter Cell is it combines the two games together, so that's a moot argument.
No way.
That is a moot argument.
Sir,
that is a moot argument, because what I'm actually talking about, I'm not even talking about video games itself. I'm actually talking about real life as well, because I'm not robot dinosaurs that people
That just brings a state of what our world is really in.
What I'm actually talking about,
really
sir,
so stupid that we're going to learn shit from Metal Gear Solid.
Or even
that's
Siphon
depressing.
Filter, sir. But no, this is what I mean when I say that, because really, if you think about it, like, what did a lot of people do? And I was one of those people that did that. You were probably one of those people that did that too. What did you do when Metal Gear Solid played out after you played it and after you saw what you could do in that game? And I'm talking footprints in the snow. I'm talking everything. What did you learn? What did you do? Were you one of those kids?
The story made no goddamn sense.
No, not even that. Not even that. The elements of gameplay. What did you do? Were you one of those kids like I did? And you probably were. Don't even say it. If you know about Metal Gear Solid, you guys probably did too. You ran around and thought about things like, if I did this, how would I do that? You do that every type of game, but Metal Gear took that to the next level because of footprints in the snow. Well, now you have a track. That was one of the first games of its kind that did that for you. Because everything in your environment had an outcome. Siphon Filter, what was your outcome? Oh my god, the light shined on me. Oh my god, somebody had a glimpse of me. Metal Gear Solid took that to the nth degree. Because not only could you hide in plain sight from those people, I mean, yeah, they tell you where the radius of view is, and if you're, yeah, but no, he's right there looking directly at you. If you're standing still, he cannot see you. If
in the later games.
No, I'm not even talking about in the later
in the
game.
first one.
In the first one, if his field of vision's right here and you are right here and you're just off, but he is like this close, like we are right now. But his field of vision right here.
Poor AI.
I'm not even talking about
poor AI.
I'm not even talking about poor AI. If your suit's green and the environment's green and he's looking directly at you and you're green, they don't see you. Hello, hiding in plain sight.
Metal Gear Solid, the developer of idiots.
Exactly. Siphon Filter, the development of retards who believe assassins are real and that's an entire job you want to be a part of.
I'd be very careful where you tread what you just said. I may not even send that out there. We're gonna have to I don't want you to die, Chris.
I won't die.